how am I going to remember what to say? Don't worry, I've got you covered. I'm going to be sharing the pro tip to remembering what to say in all of your videos. So stay tuned. So there are a couple of different techniques that I'm going to share with you today, and I'm going to challenge you to choose one and move forward with it. Okay, so there are a couple of different techniques that you can use. You can write a full script and then print it out and have that off to the side so that you can reference it while you're recording. So you just edit out the parts where you look down at your script and then you look back up to camera and then you paraphrase or, speak what was in the script. Here's a pro tip. You want to make sure that when you do that, you give yourself enough time to edit that out. So pause in between, take a breath before you begin so that when you go to edit the video, you have room to make that cut. It doesn't need to be seamless. It can be a jump cut, or you can get B-roll and put B-roll over that cut. It just depends. The second thing that you can do is you can take that full script, load it up into a teleprompter, and then use the teleprompter to deliver the information. I don't recommend this if you're just getting started and have never used a teleprompter before, because you don't want to end up sounding like a robot who's just reading off the screen. And then I said the stuff. You don't want to sound like a robot. I am a robot. It takes a little bit of experience and skill and practice to get used to using a teleprompter. So make sure if that's the route that you want to go, that you give yourself enough time to practice with it, get the speed right, get the size of the text right, so that it kind of flows with your natural rhythm and cadence of your speaking voice. The third thing that you can do is you can just jot down some bullet points and use those as a guide to keep you on track when you're delivering your information across the video. Everybody's going to find a different system that works best for them. So one thing that works best for one person is not going to work for the other, and vice versa. The idea is that you need to take action, you need to experiment, and you need to figure out what's going to work best for you. And the only way to do that is by actually doing it, right? So experience, experiment, action. You need to choose one and move forward. The idea here is that you want to take the time ahead of the recording process to gather up your thoughts, know why you're creating the video, know what you want to say in the video, how it's going to be used. The idea here is that you're spending some time ahead of the recording process to kind of gather up your notes so that you're not going off into ramble land. Ramble land, it is a thing. I've seen it. You don't want to go off into ramble land where you're just rambling on and on and on, and then by the time you get to the end of the video, you forgot what the hell you were even talking about. And so did everybody else, because they stopped watching a long time ago. The idea is that you take some time ahead of the recording to gather your thoughts, do your research, and be succinct in what you want to say. So those are the 3 different techniques that you can use to remember what you're saying in your video, and some different pro tips that you can use along the way to make it look really good. Now I challenge you to choose one of these techniques and move forward with it. Let me know in the comments below which one you're going to go with, and I cannot wait to see your videos. So good luck, and remember, you're someone's reason to smile, so don't give up. Boom, done. So this is a dress, but no one will know because they only get to see the top. Need my remote. This thing is amazing. Got my notes.